Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Miss Bailey. How you all doing? How is everyone doing? This is Miss Bailey joining you from Fort Worth, Texas. Yes, guys. So I want to talk about, 4 things that you need to know when you are ready to purchase a home. Okay, so buying a property is one of your biggest investments, something that you will, that is considered one of the biggest investment in your life. Yes, guys. So I know in my lifetime and in my experience, I've owned like 4 properties. Today, I can say I don't own any because life happens. But one of the things that I've learned as a homeowner in the past is that I didn't ask the right questions. I just let emotions took over, and I went ahead and purchased my first property based on emotions, and then I had to short sell that property, and then I bought another property. I think it was like $67,000 at the time in the 90s when I bought it, and it was a two bedroom, 2-bath townhome, and I really fell in love with that property. And then I entered into a relationship, and I sold that property, made some money, bought another property with that relationship, and it didn't work out, so we had to part ways. And then I continued to buy other properties, and then I bought I made too much of a big investment, and then I lost it. So if I can actually, share anything, and based on my experience, I hope that you can learn something from that as well. That's what I'm here to do. So I have my sweater in the back. So, and now I'm in insurance. I'm a health insurance advisor as well, and an insurance adjuster. So I want to be able to share some of my expertise and with my audience. Okay. So what I want to talk about is 4 things you should know when you're purchasing a property. But a lot of homeowners neglect this, and I've seen this in my adjusting journey. Okay. So number 1, homeowners insurance. Homeowners insurance is it is so important. It is so vital, because when you purchase a home and you carry a mortgage, that home has to be insured, and purchasing the right policy is number 1. So most people just purchase a standard policy, and a standard policy do not cover flood. You must purchase a flood policy, because every house is considered to be in a flood zone, and that is by FEMA. Okay. The Federal Emergency, whatever. Go look it up. Go Google it. Okay? So, due to the fact we have this unpredictable weather changes, it is imperative that you understand that you must carry a flood policy. Even if you're not in a flood zone, so to speak, you should carry a flood policy, because it is very important. And a standard HOA policy, which is called homeowners insurance, most of the homeowners policies that I've seen, people are underinsured. And if they carry a policy that covers other structures, most of the time they don't even know how it works. So for example, like in Florida, there are screens. Like people have screen over their patios to protect the outside elements from coming in, whether it's whatever it is, they want that security of having a screened patio or a screened porch. It is a part of the dwelling, but it is an additional structure, and they have the option of purchasing a limit on that structure, so it doesn't have a roof, so basically it's considered additional structure. If it has a roof, then it's different, but most of the time they need to purchase that coverage, and that coverage carries a limit. For screen enclosures, or lanai, as what they call it in Florida, those structures carry an additional fee. Okay, so people have to know what they're purchasing, and most of the time they don't. Okay, and secondly, taxes. You got to understand taxes as well as homestead exemptions. This is something critical in owning a home, okay? And third, knowing the market trends, okay? Especially in America, we're currently in a seller's market, okay? So prices are sky high. Whenever it is a seller's market, people just ask random, ridiculous prices for their home. I'm not a realtor, but I do work in the insurance industry, and I do know what it's like to own a home, and I also can educate people about getting the right policies for their home, okay? And fourth things, are there any deed restrictions? Okay? Somebody else might own your house, so you have to make sure when you purchase a property, there is a clear deed, a clear title. And, also, are there any homeowners fees? Homeowners association fees, guys. It is one of the craziest things. It's pretty much all the properties that I've ever owned carries a homeowners fee. I would never do that again. I would never purchase a property. I don't care what it looks like, how cool it is, or whatever. If it carries a homeowner's insurance, a homeowner's fee, association fee, it is a no-no for me. For some people, it is great. They can do it. They like that security. But a homeowners association fee is not something that I'm into. So, so these four things: your homeowner's insurance, your taxes, and also the homestead exemption. The homestead exemption actually give you some type of credit on your taxes. Okay, so usually when you purchase a property within the first year, you should apply for your homestead exemption because it lowers your tax liability. Okay, and know the market trends, know what the houses are going for. You don't want to pay overpriced. You don't want to be overpriced and buy a home that you cannot afford. Okay, so I learned that lesson. I wanted this, which I should have not done. Happened to me. Okay, and know your deed, association fees, all of that, because it may cost you more than what you actually bargained for. And if you're purchasing a home, make sure that both persons qualify for the mortgage and both persons are on the deed. If the person is not on the mortgage, do not put them on the deed. I made a mistake and put somebody on the deed of the property. Although we were married, he was not on the mortgage, and that came and hurt my credit, because when we were no longer married, he did not want to sign the real estate contract so I could sell the property, and I end up losing that property. So guys, don't do it. If someone is not on the mortgage, do not put them on the deed, whether they're husband, girlfriend, whatever. Don't fall prey to that. Don't get it all twisted. So lesson learned, you know. So I just wanted to share some of that with you guys today. You know, those are some tips that will help you in your journey as a homeowner. I'm out here in beautiful Texas, and I'm seeing a lot of construction, and I'm falling in love. I'm seeing where, you know, I want to be a homeowner again, but should I? I don't know. I don't know. You know, because there's a lot of factors that come with being a homeowner, especially in this economy, especially in this time. You should, if you can afford it, go for it. But I can only give you my blessing and say kudos to you. That's what you want to do, okay? So with that being said, peace out.